Hello, welcome back to another episode of Time Capsule Unearthing. I'm your host, Jason, and I have a little haul. This is like what I spent for my tax return haul, like personal items, not all the stuff we're buying for the house. I still have to do my Christmas haul, but we still have to order that. That's even more money. I didn't want to spend that much money. Some of the stuff was on back order, so I was gonna wait to order it, and now I'm just waiting until I get my work bonus for that stuff. But anyways, so I went to GameStop and Walmart. So this will be kind of like the thumbnail, maybe. Like I'll kind of like just do this, go, crazy like people do, but just go more. That's more like it. But yeah, like those crazy thumbnails like that makes me want to click on the video even more when somebody's going, not me. Anyways, so this is from GameStop. This is Mortal Kombat 11 Shokan or Shao Kahn. I'm not exactly sure how you spell it, but I grew up playing Mortal Kombat 1 in the arcades and Mortal Kombat 2. I actually prefer the Mortal Kombat 2 is when he first appeared. I prefer that look, but the only one that is that look is like $100+ from a company that's like super detailed, or statues, or old Jada toys, I believe, or Jazzwares or something, and it's not that detailed. So, but this one's decent. It's Mortal Kombat 11 version of him from McFarlane Toys. I always like Shokan, like the ram horns, and he comes with a big old war hammer. He's the end boss. So I do like some of those figures, like Sub-Zero, Scorpion, but again, I like more like the retro version, and the new one's coming out, not as fond of. But this one's passable until they come out with the retro one of Shao Kahn or Shokan. So that's my first one from GameStop. And the second one, my son Colton actually spotted this one. I saw it at Walmart, and it was only like a month ago. And then all of a sudden, they're already gone. They're not in the clearance aisle. They're nowhere. It is a retro-carded version of Fantastic Four's Thing, or Marvel calls it Marvel's Thing. I actually had this version, the retro one that was on this card, and the boys have it in their one of their toy totes. So maybe if I do a review, I'll find that, and I'll do like a comparison when I do that. But yeah, it looks almost exactly like the old version, except for it's in the 6-inch scale. These are from Hasbro, so they've been doing a lot of, properties lately. They do Ghostbusters, they do Power Rangers, and all the Marvel figures, Star Wars. Hasbro has a big, grip on the 6-inch scale, and that's kind of nice because you can do different lines together, on your shelves. So that's from GameStop. And then from Walmart, I picked up, this is Marvel Legends Age of Apocalypse series Magneto. Again, I had the retro version of this. This is not retro carded, but I had the retro version of this, and I always kind of liked how, he looked with his little Pippi Longstocking pigtails. Kind of like that. But anyways, he comes with 2 heads, so he has his helmet, with those down. I liked how his gauntlets looked. I always liked Magneto. He's kind of like on the old X-Men arcade game. He was one of the end boss, and you fought him, and I thought it was kind of cool how he hovered around. And it is the Build-A-Figure for the Age of Apocalypse Colossus, but this particular figure does not even come with a piece. So you technically don't even have to buy this one unless you like Magneto, and that's the only one I like out of the line. I kind of like the Iceman because he has, little metal shard or ice shards sticking off his head. So it's kind of like a more of an edgy version, literally and figuratively, of Iceman. But, that's the only other one I'd probably get in that series. I grew up in the 80s, mostly, and I'm a big Masters of the Universe fan. I've always liked Fisto. The one I got in the package is kind of going like this, like he's like looking down at you. His head's tilted down, but it looks pretty much exactly like the retro version, except for he's more articulated. So there is no action feature with this one, but he was always, one of my favorite vintage Masters of the Universe, and this series, these Origins by Mattel, look almost exactly like the new versions, and I really like that. You know, and I never got this one as a kid. I wanted it. I got it as an adult collector, and then I had to sell off my collection back in the day, the vintage version. And the last thing I got from Walmart, and the last thing of the haul, is Masters of the Universe Origins Faker. Again, you know, I liked it because it's silly. It's kind of like Bizarro Superman. Obviously, he's not Superman. It's obviously not He-Man, but you know, it's supposed to play like it's tricking everybody. Like the blue skin doesn't give it away that it's not actually He-Man. He's wearing the Skeletor, you know, armor or chest piece. You know, he's got his little robot sticker sticking out from the side of it. You can see that he's obviously in cyborg or android, whatever you call him. But yeah, I've always liked Faker just because it's evil He-Man. But yeah, that's the last thing I got in this haul. And I think my son, he wanted to show you something he picked up. Now they got, for getting all A's, they got $50, you know, from their grade card. And part of what he got, he wanted to show you because he thought it was pretty neat. So he's going to make a little guest appearance with it.
Okay, so I got the child, which is Baby Yoda, and he makes a noise. There's plenty other ones too.
So he looks like he's partially plush.
Yeah.
And his head's kind of rubbery.
And then his body's plush.
His body's plush, yep. He's also known as Grogu.
Yeah, Grogu. And then he also has this little pouch pursy thing. And then you put it on your shoulder, and
you can carry him like you're the Mandalorian carrying Grogu. And spoiler alert, but if you guys have watched the new book about Boba Fett, I'm not sure exactly how you want to say that, Grogu has been reunited with the Mandalorian. So he had to make a choice, because Luke said you make a choice. You pick the chainmail, that is Bespin armor, or you choose the lightsaber, old Master Yoda's lightsaber. And he must have chose the chainmail, because then they show him with the Mandalorian, he's like got the chainmail underneath that the Mandalorian gifted him. So he could only pick one way. And so he's back to Mandalorian. So Mandalorian Season 2, probably going to have him in it again. So even more merchandise coming. That's all we got for this unearthing. If you like any of these action figures, if you have them, let me know. Or let me know what's your favorite one out of the haul, or anything. Like, you know, if you grew up playing Mortal Kombat, also grew up, you know, playing He-Man, or Marvel Legends, or the retro stuff like the Fantastic Four. Let me know, and I'll get back to you. And until the next video and the next unearthing, take care.